Hello friends, Bitcoin is considered as the future of internet money. It is considered as the future of money itself in many contexts, and cryptocurrency, which is based on blockchain, is going to radically change the world of money markets like the web changed the world of publishing markets. So everybody is adopting Bitcoin, everybody is adopting cryptocurrency, everybody is talking about it. Yet many of us do not understand this concept. Many of us fear the idea of a virtual currency. Many of us are afraid to get into this space of virtual currency, and many of us see it as a space which is making a lot of profits for people who are getting into this space. Yet we are scared about it. We don't understand the space primarily. So in this particular video, I'm going to allay some of that fears. I'm going to put that fear to rest by talking about Bitcoin, by talking about cryptocurrency, by talking about the exchange where you buy and sell, and by talking about wallets where you keep, that is where you store your currency. So I'm going to use the analogy of a fish here, okay, and I'm going to use the analogy of a goldfish, which is a rare fish, if you may. And I'm going to use the analogy of a fish market to explain the concept of Bitcoin. So welcome to Bitcoin for Dummies session, friends. Let's begin. So Bitcoin, as you know, was started off in 2007 by Satoshi Nakamoto, I guess, and he started the first block, the Genesis block of Bitcoin, and since then it's become a very famous currency. So let's assume that a Bitcoin is a goldfish. Now I've used the analogy of a goldfish because goldfish is kind of a rare fish, and you go and buy the goldfish from the market. You can't go and fish it in a pond. You can, but you can't sort of do it very easily. And then you go and keep it. You preserve the goldfish. You feed the goldfish. It grows over a period of time. It might die when you feed it as well. And after a point in time, when the goldfish becomes big, it has a bigger value than when you bought the fish. So I'm going to use that analogy. And crypto money, let's assume that's one of the fish. It's a goldfish. An exchange is a place where you go and trade this fish. Now these are dead fishes, but I'm using the analogy of goldfish. So assume that this market is a live market fish, okay, where you go, you buy the fish, and then you come back, you can sell the fish at the same place. So there are both buyers and sellers in the market, and this guy who's selling the fish is a agent who keeps the fish in front of everybody else. And then finally there is a concept of the wallet. The wallet is basically where you preserve the fish. So think about wallet as a fish tank where you save your fish for later use. You feed the fish, you keep it safe. You don't want the wallet to be stolen. You don't want your fish to be stolen. You don't want the bowl to be broken. You want to feed the fish. You want to take care of it. So likewise, you got to take care of your wallet. You got to keep it safe. You don't want to break it, because if the fish grows, you may have value out of it. If the fish dies, you may have no value out of it. So if your wallet is broken, which your wallet money is taken away, your fish dies, and you get no value out of it. Okay, so that's the basic concept. So I've given a two-way arrow here because I'm saying that Bitcoin can be traded in the exchange and can be converted into a wallet. And when you have Bitcoins, you can exchange it back into the trading arena, and you can convert it back. Somebody else will buy it for Bitcoin. So that's the analogy I've used here. Now let's get into crypto money, which is the Bitcoin's arena. Specifically, what kind of fishes do we have in the market? So if you compare the Bitcoin as one fish, let's say it is goldfish. Fish market has several other fishes. So likewise, there are several other coins like Bitcoin. You have a Litecoin, you have Ethereum, you have Ripple. There are several coins. So I'm not going to get into all of those coins, but I'm simply using the analogy of a fish to explain to you that like Bitcoin, there are other fishes. If you prefer some other fish and I prefer this fish, then I go and buy this fish, and if I prefer some other fish, I buy, I buy different fish. So you get the point basically, that fishes that are there in the market are different, and as if the fish is rare, if the fish is something of value, then it is traded at a higher price. Okay, so some of the top traded fishes in the market are Bitcoin, Bitcash, Ethereum, Ripple, Litecoin, then the list goes on. There's a coin called Neo, and there's a coin called Dashcoin. So the list goes on. This is not a video about the coins, the currencies. It's a video about basically getting a feel of the Bitcoin market. And I'm using Bitcoin as a euphemism for cryptocurrency. Please don't think that Bitcoin is the only currency, because Bitcoin is so commonplace, everybody talks about it. It's almost become like a euphemism for cryptocurrency. So if you may use the analogy, you may have different types of a refrigerator, but if you use the terminology as fridge, everybody knows what a fridge is. But fridge was actually just a brand of refrigerator, like Jeep is just a brand of a four-wheeler. So Bitcoin is just a brand of cryptocurrency, but it happens to be the most famous brand. Okay, so let's go back now. Let's use the analogy now. Let's go into exchange part of it. Let's understand what kind of exchanges are available and how do you trade Bitcoin in the market. So here is a picture. I'm sorry, this is quite a busy picture, but don't pay too much attention into every Bitcoin terminology I've used here. All you need to understand here is that this is a marketplace. So this marketplace is like Amazon. This marketplace is like Walmart. You go to this marketplace, they display stuff, you buy the product from them, they charge you a particular markup over and above the price of the product, and they make money out of it. So the very common and very famous marketplaces are Coinbase, Kraken, Binance, Polynex, BitSquare. There are thousands and thousands of exchanges as well. So we will not get into the exchanges arena. I only wanted to display this image to give you a sense of what is an exchange and how does it work. So exchange works typically like a marketplace where you go and exchange your product, and it is a two-way marketplace. So you can buy products from there, you can sell products from there. So think about it as a eBay kind of an arena, and eBay would be a great example where you can buy and sell. So finally, let's get into wallets. And wallets are a concept which talks about how to preserve your Bitcoin. So think about it, as I said, about having a fish tank and keeping it safe. So when you get into wallets, there are three types of big wallets. There is a hard wallet, there is an online or a soft wallet, and then there is the dumb or the most ingenious wallet, as you may, right? So if you lose this piece of paper, everything is gone. But this is also the most ingenious method of saving your Bitcoin data, because nobody can hack a piece of paper. It's very difficult to get it from your locker and then read it. So what it contains is a secret passcode, and you write down, like your account number of your bank account number and the password, you write down the secret key of your Bitcoin in a piece of paper, and you preserve that piece of paper somewhere very safe. Like you keep with this paper, you keep your gold or your valuables in a locker, you keep this piece of paper in a safe place. I don't intend to tell you that you have to keep it in a locker, but even writing it down on a piece of paper makes it much safer than the online options, because the online options are hackable. They're not as safe, but they are still okay. You still need to keep it somewhere. So next best option, of course, is the online option. Now let's start off with hard wallet. Hard wallet is the most currently safest means of preserving your cryptocurrency secret. So each cryptocurrency comes with a secret key, and that secret key basically is the one which you need to present when you're buying and selling. So that secret key is saved inside a hard wallet, and we will get into 3 top hard wallets. And this is almost impregnable. This is made specifically to save your key. This does no other job. The only job it does, this is like a dongle, and the only task it is assigned to do is to save your password and retrieve your password. The second type of wallet is the online wallet. The online wallet that you use when you let's say when you use your bank account and so on and so forth. But at least in the other options, in case of a online wallet, in other cases like when you're dealing with a bank, there is a ledger which the bank has, and there is some kind of reconciliation which the bank can do. As far as online wallet for cryptocurrencies are concerned, there is no backup. So if you lose this particular data, then there is no way to retrieve it. It's lost, it's lost, it's lost. So be very careful. Always keep a backup copy on a dumb hard wallet or a super ingenious hard wallet like a paper. This is expensive. Hard wallets are not easy to acquire, so they may range from $100 to $200 in terms of money that you spend to buy this. And this is typically used by really high-end traders who have millions and millions of rupees or millions and millions of dollars in Bitcoin. This is used by intermediate ones who don't have much money, but they still want to preserve their money. And they all these people can use all of these 3 methods, or they can use one of the methods also. But at least 2 methods are necessary. You need to keep at least 1 copy written somewhere and a hard wallet, or you need to have an online wallet and a copy written somewhere. So those are the 3 options of wallet that you have. Now let's explore the hard wallets a little more. So when you get into hard wallets, there are 3 major companies which are into hard wallets. One of the company's name is called Ledger, the second company's name is called Trezor, and the third one's name is called KeepKey. Now these are the 3 top hard wallet companies. You can buy this wallet in Amazon, and as I said, these wallets are not cheap, they are expensive, but they are the safest methods of holding your BitCurrency secret code. Second, when you go into the online wallet, there are several options here because this is online, and in fact your exchange also provides some wallets if you want to use them, but there are other specific only wallet players who don't have an exchange feature but only do walleting, and these are the ones who do specifically only walleting. So there are these ones. There is Copay, there is Bread Wallet, then there is Mycelium. These are some of the famous ones. You have Exodus, Jazz, Coinbase, Airbase, Blockchain. So these are some of the very famous online wallets, and Jazz is quite famous. It's one of the most famous. Mycelium is also quite famous, and I have used Bread Wallet personally. It's very intuitive and nice. I have also used Copay. It's very intuitive and nice. So these are all very easy wallets that you can keep, but again, these wallets need to be taken with a pinch of salt, that if you change your mobile phone or if you lose your mobile phone, then you will lose the data. So you need to have a backup of this wallet in terms of writing down the code in some place through a paper wallet. So never underestimate the power of this particular wallet, the paper wallet, though you might have a an online wallet. And even if you have a hard wallet, you still need to have a paper wallet just in case. Okay, so really important to have a backup, because in the cryptocurrency world, this is the most important part of the life cycle. If you lose this part of the data is everything. If you lose this data, there is nobody you can go to. There is no bank, there is no person. You lose it, you lose it. And that is the beauty of this currency as well, because if you have this particular code, which is a self-generated code, you can use that code anywhere to exchange it for cryptocurrency. You don't have to rely on the government, you don't have to rely on any market. You just simply can exchange it from one person to another simply by sharing your code with him. So friends, that was again about cryptocurrency. We will do a quick recap. So cryptocurrency, the most famous cryptocurrency is called Bitcoin. Analogy may be a small fish, and you use the exchange where you sell and buy the Bitcoin, and then you preserve that coin in a wallet. There are various types of wallets, as we said. There are different exchanges which are available where you can use them, and then of course there are different types of cryptocurrencies as well. So quite a comprehensive topic, if you sort of really understand it. It has different pieces, so break it down into each piece. Understand cryptocurrency first, understand exchanges, understand wallets, and if you understand all of this put together, then you can start trading, then you can start using cryptocurrency. So I hope you had a good time learning, and you will start getting into the cryptocurrency world, because it's an interesting world. This world concerns mostly of blockchain based technology. Blockchain based technology is the future of currency, and the volatility of Bitcoin may go up or down, but blockchain is here to stay. It will dramatically change the cycle times of money transfer. It will dramatically change the cost of business between banks to banks and between banks to customer. It is also a hedge currency like gold, and it is also a hedge fiat currency for some of the weaker economies like Venezuela, for example, or Somalia, for example, which don't have their own currency. They rely on dollar currency. So this is kind of an alternate currency for them. So everybody has a use case for Bitcoin, everybody has a use case for cryptocurrency, everybody has a use case for blockchain. The blockchain technology is currently at its incipient stage, and it's going to grow from here. So it's really important that we understand this technology, we embrace this technology. I'm not suggesting you start trading in Bitcoins. I'm suggesting understand the technology, understand what's behind it, and that will give you quite an edge in terms of your future transactions and usage of Bitcoin. So with that, thank you very much. Have a great day. Goodbye.